Hello and welcome to Science Monitor, your favorite weekly program on science, technology, invention and innovation. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. In today's episode, we will talk about the National Conclave organized by Techneev at 75, an initiative of the Ministry of Science and Technology. We will also tell you about the 108th Indian Science Congress to be organized at Nagpur in January 2023. There'll be lots more science news, but let's begin with the headlines. Organization of National Conclave on Techneev at 75, an initiative of Science Ministries. Information and results obtained throughout the year were presented during the event. The 108th Indian Science Congress will be held at Nagpur from January 3 to 7, 2023. This time, women empowerment will be the main focus of discussion to promote Indian science. CSIR-Institute of Himalayan Bioresource Technology is changing lives of people in hilly region with its scientific interventions. The institute at Palampur is making the country self-sufficient in the cultivation of medicinal and aromatic plants, saffron and asafoetida or hing. And latest information about science and technology around the world in our special segment, Science Express. And now the news in detail. A national conclave was organized on 21st of November for Techneev at 75, launched under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Important outcomes achieved by this program during the last 1 year were presented on the occasion. Key insights as well as ways to promote science and technology at the community level were also discussed. Members of the Scientific Coordination Committee, science filmmakers also participated in the program and shared their experiences. Here is a Science Monitor report on the conclave.
The Techneev at 75 program was launched on 15th November 2021 with the objective of assessing and evaluating the changes brought about in Indian communities through science and technology interventions. Organized jointly by the Ministry of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences Government of India. The program was marked by organizing a national conclave on 21st December 2022. The event was attended by representatives of the Department of Science and Technology, Department of Biotechnology, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Ministry of Earth Sciences and policymakers associated with the program. The results achieved through this program were presented during the session. These include using models to strengthen local innovation systems, exploring PPP models for sustainable livelihood systems, science and technology-based rural entrepreneurship development, commercialization and market integration of local products, effective capacity building mechanisms, and digitally enabled livelihood systems. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology said that we need to identify the potential of local knowledge systems and suggest necessary science and technology intervention. He added that all appropriate media channels should be used to communicate science and technology to the end users.
Thanks to Datta's team and colleagues from the ministry, we are able to reach many people across these 75 weeks of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It continues, the journey continues. I'm sure as time progresses, we will have new mechanisms of reaching the masses. Don't expect our farmers or people living in small villages every day look at Twitter and Facebook. So we should have some other mechanism to reach them. I'm told still Akashvani and Doordarshan are the most popular media support for small villages and towns. Vigyan Prasar is part of this event. I do hope that Vigyan Prasar propagates all these technologies on Doordarshan various languages and also through Akashvani. And today we have radio with short wavelength across the country. India is the only country, if I am not wrong, we have National Innovation Foundation, whose director is also in the audience today, which is dedicated to working with the grassroots innovators. This has also been cited in the National Science Foundation's document in the US that India really cares for the grassroots innovations, which is not there anywhere in the world. So again, this is unique for India that we have realized, not today but several years ago, that grassroots innovations do play an important role in taking care of the societal problems. When we look at problems, there are plenty. So naturally, solutions have to be plenty. India is a large nation, and whatever little innovations happen in remote parts of the country, they're not reaching all the needy. So these kind of workshops, seminars, and togetherness amongst all of us, at least would give us the edge that our technologies, what we develop, are reaching the right people.
Dr. Debapriya Datta, Head, Seed Division, Department of Science and Technology, explained how social change makers played a vital role in the adoption of technology by various communities and the need to understand the role of technology in improving the societal status and the livelihood of the people. Various models of science-society interaction as outcome of the program and roads ahead were also presented during the event.
हमने कुछ हमारा मॉडल डेवलप करने की कोशिश किया। हमने कहा कि ये जो हमने इससे एक फ़ायदा हमने लिया था, क्योंकि ड्यूरिंग द कोविड वी गॉट यूज्ड टू दिस वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड, वर्चुअल ऑफिस करते थे, वर्क फ्रॉम होम करते थे। तो वी थॉट कि लोगों को एक जगह लाके करने में जितना दिक्कत है, इसके वजह से हमने सिक्किम में जो लोग यक फार्मर्स है उनसे जुड़ा था, और अंडमान में जो ट्राइबल पीपल दे डू द फिशरीज उनके साथ जोड़ पाया था, और उनकी बातें हम सुन पाए, उनका जो चेंज मेकर्स है उनकी व्यू हम सुन पाए। तो ये जो 25 दिनों की जो चर्चा चले, हमने सोचा कि इसका कैसा फ़ायदा लिया जा सकता है। तो रिपोर्ट निकाल देंगे, तो रिपोर्ट के बाद शायद कोई पढ़ेगा कि नहीं पढ़ेगा, क्योंकि सरकारी रिपोर्ट की एक बू होता है। तो हमने सोचा कि इसको एक why don't you develop an India-centric models of this technology delivered to the community? We have developed certain models, and ये model मेरा जो सलाह है कि जो societal program हम करते हैं, ये model को हम आगे लेके testing कर सकते हैं।
We started having this Techneev at 75 to commemorate the 75 years of India's independence, and we felt that through Techneev at 75 we directly tried to reach the community members who are the last mile users of science and technology. It is high time to redraw a livelihood matrix and place the node of traditional livelihood at the center, and that is what the focus of the setting the context in the morning just before this. All the scientific institutions, organizations, scientists, knowledge organizations, and the policy makers, I think it is need of the hour to strive for reaching out to people at the grassroots, not with the intent to superimpose an ascent innovation or introduce some concept that is alien to the communities or to the people, but rather with an idea innovation or a concept that bolsters their already existing livelihood, that enhance it, and one with people which they can adopt and acceptance. Dr. Sanjay Mishra talked about reach. So if a technology is available, but if it is not accessible to the communities, if it is not affordable to the communities, the acceptance and adoption of the technology cannot take place. So that with that as the philosophy, we have designed this entire program, and our models and our learnings are based on that.
Prizes were awarded to the winners of collage making and video making competitions as a part of Techneev at 75 on the occasion. On this occasion, the coordinators of the program also gave their feedback. Snippets of the films produced during the program were also screened on the occasion. Science filmmakers shared their experiences while making films on scientific interventions. These include names like the renowned documentary maker and presenter Siddharth Kak. The culmination of the event brought out success of the program for societal upliftment.
The 108th edition of the Indian Science Congress is being organized this time at Nagpur. A large number of scientists, scholars and students will participate in this mega event of science from 3rd to 7th of January 2023. The theme of this year's Science Congress is Science and Technology for Sustainable Development with Women Empowerment. Apart from this, various issues related to science and technology will be discussed during different sessions. A Science Monitor report on the mega event of science.
Preparations are underway for the 108th Indian Science Congress, which will be held in Nagpur early next month. The next edition of this annual meeting of scientists and scholars is being organized in collaboration with Rashtriya Tukdoji Maharaj Nagpur University. The theme of this Congress, which runs from January 3rd to 7th, is Science and Technology for Sustainable Development with Women Empowerment. During the 5-day conference, discussions will be held on various areas of science and technology. The different programs include Science Communication Conference, National Adolescent Scientist Congress, Science Exhibition, Women's Science Congress, Indian Science Congress Association Award, Young Scientist Award Program, Indian Science Congress Association Poster Award, and a research paper exhibition. Kolkata-based Indian Science Congress Association is India's leading scientific organization with more than 30,000 members. This association was established in 1914 with the aim of promoting science in India. Since then, every year in the first week of January, the Indian Science Congress has been organized in different cities. In each of its editions, the Indian Science Congress has succeeded in setting future goals under relevant scientific themes. Following its theme, the 108th Indian Science Congress will discuss and deliberate on ways to increase the number of women in decision-making positions in the field of teaching, research and industry. There are several hurdles to the advancement of women in the scientific field. The conference will try to find ways to provide equal access to women in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. There is no denying the fact that women have made huge contributions to the field of science and technology. Women are as important as men for all-round sustainable development of any country. Over the last few years, India has taken several initiatives to ensure women's participation in science and technology. Thanks to active efforts towards empowering women, society itself is progressing in terms of literacy, health, and improvement in the economic condition of families. However, this contribution and the potential of women were never fully recognized. The main objective of the Indian Science Congress 2023 will be to highlight this contribution of women and find new ways to promote their presence in the field. Along with this, as is the norm at this science conference, discussions will be held and strategies will be formed to encourage future generations and figure out solutions for upcoming challenges.
CSIR-Institute of Himalayan Bioresource Technology, Palampur, since its inception, has been conducting research work on new technologies along with upliftment of communities of Himalayan region. During its 4 decades of existence, CSIR-IHBT has promoted the cultivation of medicinal and aromatic plants and revival of Kangra tea in the region. The institute is now also promoting the cultivation of saffron and asafoetida or hing. A Science Monitor report on the research activities of this premier institute of the country.
Nestled in the mesmerizing lush green valley of the Dhauladhar ranges of Western Himalayas is another attraction of Himachal Pradesh, that is CSIR-Institute of Himalayan Bioresource Technology at Palampur. Established in 1983, this institute was started with the objective of identifying, conserving and promoting the medicinal plants of the Himalayan region. CSIR-IHBT has made significant achievements in developing technologies through its various R&D activities. It has developed technologies for the cultivation of floral and aromatic plants, revival of Kangra tea, saffron, asafoetida in the hilly regions of the country. The institute today has modern laboratories with state-of-the-art facilities, internationally recognized botanical museum and animal house, and vast experimental fields. Continuous research is being carried out on growing exotic species in view of the similar environment found in non-traditional places. Low-cost, high-productivity crops are being developed to suit dry and cold Himalayan climatic conditions. Scientists of IHPT have continuously promoted entrepreneurship in challenging areas by strengthening agricultural production possibilities for high-altitude mountainous areas.
Our institute has a vision to be the global leader in developing technologies to boost bioeconomy through sustainable utilization of Himalayan bioresources for societal, industrial and environmental benefits.
Scientists and researchers at CSIR-IHPT have not only developed technologies but have also worked to bring the technologies to the stakeholders in a positive way. Today, with many successes, the institute has converted bioresources into bioeconomy. CSIR-IHPT opened new dimensions of revival and production of Kangra tea in the region and created new employment opportunities to the local people through innovative techniques of flower cultivation. Now the institute, working towards making the country self-sufficient in the aroma sector, has given a new source of income to the farmers by developing the technology of wild marigold production and extracting oil from it. Similarly, the recent achievement of CSIR-IHPT is the production of saffron outside Jammu and Kashmir region. The institute has worked to develop saffron bulbs from imported seeds and extended this technology directly to the farmers so that they can grow new and more profitable crops in this area. Asafoetida or hing cultivation can be called a milestone as CSIR-IHPT has started cultivation of hing in Lahaul and Spiti Valley. Apart from crops, CSIR-IHPT has given thrust to Indian industry by developing technology for the cultivation of medicinal herbs. The research work of the institute is directly related to social upliftment, which also includes solutions to the problems of the farmers' community. The institute has also developed products like energy bar, protein mix and iron candy using local resources to combat malnutrition. Kangdi Dham is the traditional cuisine of Kangra district produced by the institute.
Our institute has developed post-harvest processing technologies for fruits which can extend the shelf life up to 1 year without compromising the nutritional quality. We have developed ready-to-eat formats for the ethnic cuisines of the states. We have developed technologies for value addition to a range of commodities.
Apart from this, the institute is organizing regular training programs and services for farmers, flower growers, tea garden owners and entrepreneurs working in the small food processing sector. This is probably the first scientific institute of its kind, which has directly worked to improve the life of the people in the region, and this journey continues.
And now let's take a look at some of the latest developments around the world related to science and technology in our special segment, Science Express.
The ASEAN Committee on Science, Technology and Innovation launched the 3rd ASEAN-India Grassroots Innovation Forum 2022 in partnership with the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India and the National Innovation Foundation recently. Under this, a 3-day forum was organized in Phnom Penh, Cambodia from 19th to 21st of December. The event included grassroots innovation competition, student innovation competition, panel discussions, keynote speeches, and an innovations exhibition involving participants from India and ASEAN member states, where around 100 technologies from 9 countries were showcased. In the Grassroots Innovation Competition, a grassroots innovator from India, Ms. Shalini Kumari, was awarded the first prize for her innovative modified walker with adjustable legs. A total of 45 grassroots innovators participated in this competition. Shalini Kumari, a resident of Patna, was first recognized by the National Innovation Foundation for this technology through Ignite competition in the year 2011 for the same technology. This technology has been transferred to Visco Rehabilitation Aids, a leading manufacturer of orthopedic products. In his address to the Jammu and Kashmir chapter of Confederation of Indian Industry, Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh urged CII to come forward and promote startups in Jammu and Kashmir in a big way to provide gainful employment to the youth. He said that there is immense potential for agricultural technology startups in Jammu and Kashmir. Among these, the cultivation and processing of medicinal and aromatic plants are the most prominent. The perfect example of this is the success of the ongoing Aroma Mission and the Purple Revolution in J&K, which are working towards promoting young entrepreneurs while increasing the income of farmers. The Union Minister promised that all possible help would be provided by the Department of Biotechnology, CSIR, and Department of Atomic Energy for successful ventures. It must be noted that with the efforts of DBT and CSIR, Biotech Kisan Hub has so far rejuvenated more than 40 apple orchards, where innovative methods have been used to turn low productivity orchards into more productive ones. With a rise in the number of startups in the agriculture sector, along with an increase in farmers' incomes, youth will also get new employment opportunities. The Nirman Accelerator program was initiated by the Startups Incubation and Innovation Center of the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, under the Nidhi scheme portfolio of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. The 15 startups selected in the first cohort of the program will now work towards developing sustainable healthcare and agriculture solutions. This scheme of the Government of India will help in solving the challenges faced in the product development journey of indigenous innovations. Applications were invited for the program in early July 2022 and startups were shortlisted after rigorous scrutiny. This was followed by training, including residential workshops for getting the startups geared up to meet the challenges ahead. The group has been encouraged to address relevant challenges of the Indian sectors through their innovative solutions. With the completion of the training period this month, these startups will start their journey towards indigenous innovations. During the governing body meeting of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research held in New Delhi, the Union Minister for Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, announced the launch of CSIR's 1 Week 1 Lab campaign. This nationwide campaign will be launched from 6th of January 2023 in 37 major laboratories of CSIR. On this occasion, the Union Minister also released the new tagline of the organization, CSIR, the Innovation Engine of India. Under the 1 Week 1 Lab campaign, every week an institute or laboratory of CSIR will showcase their unique innovations and technical achievements to the general public. The objective of the program is to make the country's scientific and technological achievements accessible to the common man and thus inspire the young generation. The campaign will also help young innovators, students, academia and industry to explore opportunities through startup ventures.
That is all in today's edition of Science Monitor. Keep sending your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is indiascience@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, A50, Sector 62, Noida 201309, Uttar Pradesh. So we'll take your leave now. See you again next week. Till then, stay safe and think scientifically. Bye for now.